Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. With this show, we like to highlight the great variety of programs and activities that we offer through the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. From athletic clinics and leagues to swim lessons, senior activities and therapeutic recreation programs, to cultural and fine arts classes, plus a variety of fitness programs, the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department strives to offer some form of activity or program for everyone. Joining me today are two individuals who will talk about a variety of ongoing programs as well as some new and exciting additions. Our first guest is Aquatics Coordinator Evan Hampton. Evan, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me out.
It's a pleasure to have you here. It's great to see you. You have just wrapped up another successful summer for Williamson County Parks and Recreation and the operation of our outdoor pools plus our indoor pools. And new this year was a full summer run of the Franklin Splash Park. Tell us a little bit about how your summer went.
This summer was very exciting. We had great weather. We had a lot of participation from the community. All our pools were busy every single day. And like I said, with the weather being good this summer, we have minimum closures. And so we were just busy. We had a lot of people in the pools, a lot of kids, a lot of parents having a good time.
Our summer months are really your peak usage months when our operation basically more than doubles. We go from running 3 year-round indoor pools and we add on 4 additional outdoor pools, and this year we also had the Franklin Splash Park that operated for the full summer term. So your staff goes into overdrive over the summer months, pretty much I would say from May through September. You're still feeling some of the effects now.
That's right, yes. We get very busy during the summer. It's our time when the aquatics department really gets geared up, really gets going, and we enjoy that. We have a good summer. It goes by a little too quick sometimes when you're busy, but we like it. My staff really likes to work during the summers.
And so things are starting to amp down. There are still some closing procedures that you're going through with the outdoor pools. We have the Franklin Splash Park staying open through the month of September. Its final day will be on Friday, September the 28th. We do have some modified hours, though, now that we're out of that peak summer season. But run us through the remaining schedule for the Splash Park.
What we've done with this later part of the summer for the Splash Park is we've opened up some hours during the day. So we're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 3:30. And the reason that we've done that is for that group of families that the kids aren't quite in school yet, and so they need something to do during the day before the older brother or older sister gets out of school. And so this is an opportunity for them to bring the little ones and not be trampled over by the older kids, really get a chance to just have the park to themselves.
And it's funny that you say that, but because the Franklin Splash Park has been so well received in our community, from the time we opened it, the 1st of May, through the first part of September, or at least the Labor Day holiday, it was packed almost every single day. At any time that you would go out on the deck, there were people in the Splash Park, and while that's excellent, and while we're so happy to provide such a popular amenity to our community, it can be harder for, especially parents of smaller children in how they incorporate into that play. And so being able to have these kind of non-peak hours still gives families, especially with younger children, a chance to participate and enjoy the features without the huge crowds.
It does.
Especially this time of year. I mean, I feel like we're experiencing a little bit of a cold front right now, but we know those temperatures are going to jump back up into the upper 80s and low 90s for a couple of weeks still in our part of the country. And so there's still plenty of great opportunity for individuals to experience the fun of the Franklin Splash Park. Like Evan said, we have weekday hours Monday through Friday from 10 to 3. Saturday and Sunday, our weekend hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. These are all weather permitting since it is an outdoor feature, but this modified schedule will be enacted through September the 28th. Friday, September the 28th will be our last day for the Franklin Splash Park, and then it will close for the year as well. But we look forward to seeing as many people as possible over these next couple of weeks. Feel free to join us. Daily admission is just $4 for adults or $2 for youth or seniors. Children ages 3 and younger are admitted for free, and any individual with a department pass, your admission is included.
That's right. We'll be there, and we'll be ready to have you out.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about some of your activities and your events. I feel like a good part of the summer, your staff is just focusing on the operation of the pools because it is so intensive. But you guys actually did a new kind of event this past weekend. We partnered with the Williamson County Animal Center and produced our first ever Bark and Splash Bash.
Yes.
Tell us about this event.
This was an event that we were really excited about. This is something that we wanted to do for a couple of summers. It's, like you said, it's a new event. We've never done it before. So we just didn't know how to go about doing it. How does it work? You know, how do the dogs mingle with each other? How does the pool part of it work? So we were really excited to get the approval to get to do that this year. And we did it. And it was amazing. It was great. We're all big lovers of dogs. And so just getting to have the dogs out just puts a smile on your face. You know, you could not be in the best mood, and then you could show up to that pool on the day that we've got those dogs out running around, and you just can't help but to smile and be in a good mood. It was a great event. The community came out. We had a really good turnout. The dogs seemed to be wagging their tails nonstop, didn't want to leave, and the parents had a really good time bringing their dogs and their families out.
As well. So basically, this was a special day for the dogs to use an outdoor pool.
Yep.
And we waited until our outdoor pool season officially ended and the pool was closed for public use to be able to do this. And a lot of that just goes into sanitation reasons and those kinds of things. But it was such a wonderful thing to see. Like you said, anyone who came to the Bark and Splash had a smile on their face. It was infectious. It was contagious. If you were there for the event, the smile was just spread 10 feet across your face. It was so much fun. And of course, we partnered with another Williamson County government department, the Williamson County Animal Center, to produce this event. Like you said earlier, we just weren't really sure how to go about working with the animals in this kind of setting. You know, we're great working with people, but with animals, we lean to the expertise of our friends at the Williamson County Animal Center, and they helped us set up a fantastic event. It was a morning event. We did it at the Longview Recreation Center out in Spring Hill. For people who aren't familiar with the pool at the Longview Recreation Center, it really lent itself to this kind of an event. It's a zero entry pool, so small and large dogs could wade into the water without just, you know, immediately putting them into like 3 feet of water. There are water features along the front of the entry into the Longview pool with sprays and things like that just make it fun for the dogs to run in and out of. Our friends from Animal Control brought frisbees and balls and different kinds of toys that we threw into the water for animals to retrieve. It was just, I keep saying it, you keep saying it, we all keep saying it, just such a fun day.
It was.
Our friends at the Williamson County Animal Center had a lot of great advice for us about how to structure it, how to set up times for small dogs and large dogs. They weren't in the pool at the same time. They had their own separate swim times. It's kind of like kids swim and adult swim.
That's what it was.
Small dog, large dog swim. Tell us a little bit about kind of some of the numbers of our participants and kind of how the event was structured so that all of our doggy participants and their families could have a good time.
Well, we started out with about, we had about 52, 53 participants total. About 12 of those were the little dogs and about 42 were the big dogs. And like you said, we had it structured to where we had the little dogs come in first, and just because the big dogs were big dogs. I mean, we had some dogs that were upwards of 60 and 70 pounds, and then we had some little ones down as little as 2 and 3 and 4 pounds. So having the structure of the two different groups worked really well. And so the parents would bring out, we had everything from purebred dogs to just the regular dog that somebody got from the animal shelter. And they all had a great time. They all mingled well together. It was really fun to watch them play in the water. meet new friends and play with dogs that they've not ever met before. And in a setting like that, we're at the big, huge pool deck. You know, we had the 0-incher where the dogs could get in as deep as they wanted. We had them hanging out in the 0-incher. We had them going head first into the deep end. So it was all walks of life, and we really had a good time with it.
Excellent. And our director loved this event so much. He's already said he wants to see this at multiple rec centers at the end of next summer in 2019. So y'all stay tuned. This definitely was not our first Bark and Splash event, and we look forward to continuing this event and expanding it in the future.
Correct.
Talking about other events that the Aquatics division has coming up in the next couple of weeks, you guys are getting ready to offer registration for a fall break version of lifeguard training classes.
Yes, that's right. So normally we put on lifeguarding classes to prepare for summer. Well, what we found is that there's a lot of kids and a lot of adults in the community that are looking for classes other than just beginning of summer. There are pools that are indoors; they go year round.
And,
so that
and we have 3 of them.
And we have 3 of them. And so that employment opportunity is always there, but you do have to have the certification. So what we've decided to do is put on this fall break lifeguarding class. The class will be October 17th through October 20th. This is an opportunity for anyone that's looking to get that lifeguard, CPR, and AED certification. They can come in and they can get this certification with us during this fall break class. It's a short 4-day period.
It will be very intensive.
It will be very intense, but it's a lot packed into one. But it's, in my opinion, it's a good way to do it because you can get in, get the information, and then you get out. And it's not drawn out for a long period of time. So it's a good opportunity for somebody that's got 3-4 days in their schedule that they can come in.
Right.
And get this certification.
And doing it through the Williamson County School fall break, hopefully that frees up more individuals to be able to participate. Like Evan said, the class is going to be held Wednesday, October the 17th through Saturday, October the 20th. It'll be at the Indoor Sports Complex in Brentwood. Each day the class will meet from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it is an intensive course. Registration for this class, though, is going to be held on Saturday, September the 29th, starting at 12 noon. It is in-person registration only at the Indoor Sports Complex in Brentwood. We do have a restricted number of participants for this class. I think our class limit is 10.
That is correct, 10 participants.
It's 10 participants. The cost is just $125, and for the certification that you receive from this course, it is an investment that people will see dividends on for years to come. If you'd like more information on this program, you can visit our website at wcparksandrec.com, or you can contact our Assistant Aquatics Coordinator, Kristen Pitts, at 615-370-3471, extension 2122.
Correct.
Great. And really looking forward to seeing how this class goes. I think this will be very beneficial for a lot of people.
Yes, it will. We'll fill the class up. We will fill the class up, so I would suggest that if anybody is interested, call ahead and ask some questions, get the information that you need to have before that registration date.
Absolutely. And then let's talk a little bit about what we've got coming up. You know, even though that busy summer season is over with 3 indoor pools throughout Williamson County, in Brentwood at the Indoor Sports Complex, in Franklin at the Franklin Recreation Complex, and in Spring Hill at the Longview Recreation Center, you guys still have a lot of programs and activities going on. We've got open lap swim at all of our pool locations, swim lesson opportunities through Excel Aquatics, as well as an ongoing program of Aqua Fitness classes.
That's right. Like you said, we're coming out from the summer season, so we're closing down our outdoor pools, but we're not done by no means. We kick into the fall and winter mode, and that's indoors. And so our indoor pools, because there's not a lot of opportunity to swim during the fall and winter, our indoor pools, they're very popular.
Very busy.
And so, like you said, we've got the swim lessons that we run year-round. We've got the water fitness classes that run year-round. And then we've got some swim teams that are also going year-round at Brentwood and Longview. And with all of that said, we always keep lanes available for our public patrons.
Exactly.
So we've always got some open swim lap lanes, and schedules for lap lanes can be found on the website.
Absolutely, that's right. So any of our operating schedules for our indoor pool locations, as well as their open and lap swim schedules, can be found through the website at wcparksandrec.com. Evan, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure talking to you today, and I hope the rest of your year goes well.
Well, I've had a great day. I appreciate you having me out.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking about more upcoming programs with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
I'm Special Agent Dennis Fetting with Homeland Security Investigations. We investigate crimes on the internet. I want to keep you and your child safe from digital dangers. So I'm out of the Nashville office, and we have 14 special agents, criminal investigators in the Nashville area. We cover all of Middle Tennessee, so we cover from the Tennessee River all the way over to about Crossville and then the northern and southern borders of the state. We work heavily within all of the counties in Middle Tennessee. One of the things that I hear is that Williamson County kind of exists in its own sheltered bubble, that nothing bad happens in Williamson County. I'm a resident of Williamson County and I enjoy living here. I love being here, but I am here to tell you that bad things online do happen in Williamson County. These things are happening to our students. They are happening to our children. We work a lot of investigations that start from Williamson County, or people from outside of our country, outside of our state, are reaching out to our children in Middle Tennessee, in Williamson County, in rural areas, in metropolitan areas, and they are victimizing our children. Parents need to realize that cell phones, tablets, they are the great equalizer. These kids can reach out to people on the other side of the world. They can transmit their photos, their videos to people that they don't know, and we have seen some very bad and very scary things happening to our kids in our community in Williamson County. To report suspected online child exploitation in Tennessee, contact Homeland Security Investigations at 615-664-5501.
Welcome back to It's About You. As the summer ends and we settle back into our regular routines, you might be looking to settle back into your fitness routine or start a new one at the beginning of this school year. And that's where our next guest can help. Joining me for the second half of our show today is Fitness and Wellness Coordinator Bob Vogelpohl. Bob, thanks for joining us today.
Great to be here.
It's always fun to have you in to talk about our fitness and wellness program because it is ever growing, it is ever changing. You and your staff do an amazing job with probably what is like the key component to Williamson County Parks and Recreation. I mean, fitness is probably what people think of the most when they think of us, and it might be that wellness center experience, or it could be the group fitness program or personal training or anything else like that. But because it's first and foremost in people's minds, and what people think of our department, you are one of the best ambassadors that we have out in this community. And for people who don't know you or don't have an experience with our fitness program, it's an exceptional program. And Bob and his staff put a lot of time and energy to constantly improving this program.
Yep, I mean, we have great numbers coming out of August. So just to give you a little scope of our program, we offer 307 classes a week. I don't know who else can say that. We had 16,000 patrons that took part in some form of our group fitness classes. And a keynote was 6,400 of those participants were seniors. So our senior program is growing at about a 30% clip each month. So we continue to offer more and more for that 55 and over stage. But we're very proud of how quickly we're growing.
Absolutely. There are so many components within this fitness and wellness program. Yep. There are some of the things like what we talked about with Evan. Aqua Fitness is one of the programs that you do through this, and we have Aqua Fitness classes at all of our pool locations now. Yep. Group fitness classes, those kind of traditional inspired aerobics classes that we have at all of our main recreation facilities across Williamson County now. These are well-established functioning programs that really drive a lot of traffic into our facilities. And that are constantly improving and changing. Yeah,
if you look at the staple of our program, so we have 5 components. We have our strength classes, and Iron Bodies continues to rule, but we have a new class, Core and More, really focusing on the stomach, the core, which has become a very popular class. Our cardio classes are growing, especially our cardio boot camps. So there you're going to just do a plethora of different exercise and different sections. We have our dance program. And so we have our staple Zumba, our U-Jam and hip hop, but we've introduced line dancing. So we've introduced line dancing at 3 of our facilities, and that's become extremely popular. We have our mind and body with our yoga, which is obviously very needed. And our chair yoga and our senior yogas are actually probably a couple of our most improved and attended classes.
Right.
And then last but not least, we have our cycling. So an interesting fact is there are 41 million Americans that take part in some type of indoor cycling or stationary bike class. And we have some great classes. And it's not just our straight cycle classes that are really popular, but when we mix it with TRX or with rowers or with kettlebells, and you get a full body workout, those are extremely popular.
Your personal training program is also a staple that grows in popularity on a continual basis, and I know you guys have some new things that you're going to be implementing with that program this fall.
Yep, so October 1st, we do have some rate changes. It's still, if you come into our facility or check out our websites, just to give you a little history, last month we had 650 people that took part with our personal training program. We have 20 great instructors. But with our rates, it's still $15 if you want to do a consultation. A half-hour class will be $40. A 45-minute session will be $50, and an hour session will be $60. Still probably the best value that you're going to find if you compare with other gyms. Now, on a side note, our seniors, they will have a reduced price. So 55 and older, they will have still the $15 consultation. Half hour will be $35. 45 minutes will be $45, and then an hour session will be $55. And then we also, if you like to train, so mother, son, or father, daughter, however, if you like to train with a partner, we do have a buddy training. And so the first person would pay the full rate, but the second person would only pay $20. So that's something to check into.
Yeah, buddy program. I like that. Yep. Everyone needs a fitness buddy. Someone who can hold you. Yes, exactly. That can hold you accountable. That keeps you energized and motivated.
Absolutely.
So I think a fitness buddy program for personal training makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to seeing those program changes roll out in October. Another component that we want to spend more time talking about today are the classes involved under the fitness and wellness umbrella.
Okay.
You and your staff have done an amazing job really growing these programs. There are so many different types to choose from now.
Yeah, so just a couple of them that are out there. We have, one of the classes is called Mommy and Me Movement. It's for children 0 to 4, and you do all kinds of songs, dance, movements with your child, and that is offered at our Franklin facility twice a week. It's become extremely popular, so check that out on our website. We have youth yoga, that's for 8 to 12-year-olds. That is offered at Nolensville on Monday nights. Again, it's a program that is steadily growing in popularity. We have a real fun class that I guess, I don't know if fun is the word, but something that's needed. We will have a woman's self-defense class that we will be offering September 29th at Nolensville. So again, all of these are on our website, so please check that out. The instructor, Erin Fennell, is outstanding, so that'll be a really good class. And then we're extremely excited. We have a new yoga instructor that just came from California. She's been teaching for over 40 years. And so she's going to do 2 6-week sessions. And they're going to be offered at Nolensville starting in mid-October. And the first one is just an introduction to yoga, just to show that you can do it. Anybody can do it. And it's never too late to start. And then her second offering will be yoga meditation. So we've never offered the meditation series. And again, she's been doing this for over 40 years. Extremely popular. She comes with her own DVDs, etc. So we're very lucky to have her.
Excellent.
But those are a couple. And then our couple of our staples that we've always had offered.
Sure.
Our bar class, Tuesday, Thursdays at Nolensville. Excellent class taught by Rebecca Troust. And then our health coaching, Nancy Stevens. Again, check our website. She's available at most times. And she will help you with all the basics: nutrition, weight loss, life balance, stress management. Whatever it is you need, you guys will sit down.
Jack of all trades.
She is a jack of all trades.
Absolutely. And then there's also the TRX small group training program
Yes.
that operates out of Nolensville as well.
Yep, and we've been very fortunate. We have added that to our Longview facility. That is on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:30 to 12:30 with Angie Richardson. So we do have it at 2 facilities now, hoping to grow it to Franklin soon.
Excellent. Well, there are so many different components of this program. That's, I think, one of the things I love about it is the variety.
Yep.
You know, for the people who need something that's, you know, that's more forgiving on joints. You know, if they're looking for a post-rehab program, Aqua Fitness is great.
Absolutely.
If there are people who just like that traditional land-based program, our group fitness program is an exceptional program, like you outlined earlier, with multiple different components to it that can highlight some level of interest with the majority of people in terms of what kind of fitness activity I like doing most. Or, you know, so that you have that balance in your fitness schedule. You know, they always tell you it's all about changing things up in the body, and some days it's cardio intensive, and some days it's weight training, and some days it's stretching and yoga, and all
got
those
it.
different components.
We offer it all.
They're all built into the group fitness program. And the great thing about Aqua Fitness and group fitness, these are ongoing programs.
Yep.
There's no advanced registration that's required. They're drop-in based. You pay a program fee for when you attend, and you don't when you don't.
Yep. You know, you talk about the Aqua program as one of our components. So we introduced the Aqua bikes at our Franklin facility months ago. We are in the process of purchasing more that we will be bringing to the Longview facility. So if you're out in the Longview area, be checking the website, because we will be hopefully offering before Christmas the Aqua bike program to the Longview facility. So we're very excited about that.
Excellent, excellent. And then the other thing too is that admission to these Aqua Fitness group fitness classes also comes with any premium department pass. And so there's a lot of ways that people can participate in these programs. We have full schedules that are available through our website at wcparksandrec.com. Just select the fitness and wellness tab from the top of the homepage, and then you can get a complete listing of all of our programs. They are site specific, so pick the recreation center that works best with you, and you can see a constant schedule of programming that's available there. There's also great information available through our website about our personal training program, our staff of certified, well-educated personal trainers. You can see their bios and find out more information about them there, as well as all the fitness classes that we talked about as well. All of it's just a click away and ready for you.
We just went through and actually updated the website. So I think you'll like some of the changes. And with our schedule, the new schedule on the website, it's much more user-friendly.
Yes.
So when you go on there, you have 3 different views. So you can see a list view, a monthly view, or a weekly view. And we've made it where it's much easier to print. But the other neat thing is you can print on any class, and it'll pull up the descriptions right there. You don't have to go to multiple pages to look for things, but you get your full description, the instructor. And it's user-friendly for us where it's real time. We can go on there for some reason. If it's a modified schedule, we can make sure we put that on the website so that you are always up to date that day with if there are any changes or cancellations.
To the policy as well. And you guys have an excellent social media program as well. You have Facebook pages for all 5 of your main recreation center group fitness programs. And information is going out on those feeds daily about programs and things that are coming up, class changes, instructor changes, those things as well. So people looking for information outside the website can also follow us on Facebook for that information as well.
Absolutely. There's many ways to find out about us.
That's great. And of course, you can always just come into your local recreation center, visit us there,
please.
call. We're happy to help you at any point in time.
Absolutely.
Bob, thank you so much. I know you guys have a lot to look forward to, and we look forward to having you back again in the future to talk about other fitness programs.
Great. It's been a pleasure being here.
I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show as well. Remember, additional information about our aquatics, our group fitness programs, plus all of our fall activities can be found through our website at wcparksandrec.com. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.